Well, we'll start with it on your face.
We can get it.
It is on my face.
Okay. Hey, everybody! Once again, welcome to Control Chaos, a show that is no politics and all fun. I am your host, Josh Wolf, always joined by my buddy Avery Pearson.
Hi.
And my son, Jacob Wolf.
Hello.
Let's take a look at this outfit real quick. Yeah, all
some tights
right.
on.
Yeah, what are you doing with the sign there?
I'm just trying to make
Okay,
sure
yeah,
everyone
like
sees.
stand up so everyone can see the tights.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Just so you know, when I picked out that outfit, I started with the pants. And then I worked backwards from there.
It's all good.
As you know, everybody, we here at Control Chaos, we don't do monologues, but I do like to start with a monologue.
It's a monologue, not a monologue. It's a monologue with Josh Log.
Thank you very much. I was going to do a monologue about the Christmas commercials where people apparently get cars for gifts. But I woke up this morning with this on the end of my nose. Avery, how would you describe this thing that's happening here?
It looks like you've been punched.
Yeah, it's one of those beneath the skin nose zits. There is nothing I hate more than adult acne. If I am my age and I'm going to get a zit like this on my nose, I would also like the other things that come around with being a teenager. If I'm going to get a zit like this under my nose, I would like to be able to eat anything I want and wake up the next day and feel good. If I am going to get a zit like this under my nose, I would like to be able to get an erection whenever I would like to. If I am going to get a zit under my nose, I would like to be able to drink a half a bottle of tequila on a Saturday night and wake up on a Sunday morning and hit the beer. If I am gonna get a zit like this under my nose, I would like to feel good again. You know what I mean?
Just like in general?
Yeah, I wouldn't like to sit down all the time and go, ah. I did not earn this, is what I'm saying. Adult acne, one time for you. Avery,
All right.
take us into the theme song, everybody.
Controlled chaos. I thought my son had a cold. Controlled chaos. Nope. He shoved a block of cheese up his nose. Controlled chaos. So I went into full-blown dad mode. Controlled chaos. Covered up one hole, blew in his mouth, and the cheese came out his nose. Full-blown dad mode. This father sweater makes me feel old. Full-blown dad mode. I saved my son's life. This dad's got it under control.
Wow, good. Theme song. So let me see if I got this right.
Yeah.
He had a cheese in his nose.
Cheese in his nose.
So you put your mouth over his mouth.
I
and
laid
you
him down.
And you
It's
held
gonna be
one
all right.
nostril like
I held
this.
one down, and I had to hold him down because he was not.
Yep.
This is not a natural thing.
And you
for
blew
him.
in his mouth.
Into his mouth, and the cheese went out the other nostril.
I have to say, I would have never thought of that.
You would have thought about that.
No, I would have never thought of that.
This is not the first time that he shoved something up his nose.
I think I might have gone toothpick
Yeah.
and tried to get it out. Has any of your kids, because you have 4 kids?
I have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Jesus
Any
Christ,
of
are
your
you okay?
kids shove things into...
No, and I would think that you could possibly kill a child by blowing into his mouth. Like
There was risk.
Yeah,
There was
I mean,
risk
you might want to
involved.
change the words.
I
Of
mean,
that
the one thing that happened with my kid, the oldest, when he was like 3 years old, he came to me and he said my butt hurts, and I'm like, what?
Did he put cheese up there?
Well, I go,
but Greg did.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, my butt hurts. I go, what, like the cheek or the? He goes, no, like the hole hurts. And I go, what do you want me to look? I'll look at it if you want. He goes, okay. So he pulls his little pants down and he bends over and he spreads his little butt cheeks. And right on his asshole is a sticker of a butterfly. And I go, buddy. I take it off and I go, buddy, there's a sticker of a butterfly on your butthole. And he turned around with a big smile. He goes, I know, I put it there.
Yo, that is... So at a young age, he was making you look at his butthole.
Yeah.
That is a great
He's a good
joke.
dude,
That's
yeah.
a good one. I
Yeah,
really
it was
like
a
that.
cool day for me because it was. I found out that he was gay and funny all in one day, and I was fucking thrilled.
Guys, our guest today, the very funny Greg Garcia.
Yeah.
Beth Stelling, everybody. And hello to my good friend, Miss Margin Pizza. Now, as usual, Jacob Wolf is on the Facebook feed. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you send questions, you send them in. We will answer them. We will read your name first. And
Don't
then
hit me
we
with
will,
this again. We're not going to do this again.
and then we will read the comments. But as usual, we start the show with the game that is sweeping the nation. Avery?
You got it.
Greg, someone
Preguntas! So, as usual, our fans send in questions for you all to answer. And since it is the holiday season, they sent in these two, and then I'll let you pick one. And this one is actually more topical. I got this one today. It's a big bummer. Obviously, lots of respect out to Penny Marshall, one of the funniest of all time. But somebody sent this question in right here. If Big was remade right now, who would you see in the Tom Hanks role? Now, I will go first. I was choosing between The Rock
Come on.
and Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart's already a tiny person. Do you know what I mean? But I think I'd go with Rock because it's just extra funny to have this giant 8-year-old. And you know, the
Right.
one part about that movie that we don't talk about that much is that I think Elizabeth McGovern had sex with a 10-year-old.
You
Right.
I mean, I think that is one part.
Elizabeth Perkins?
Perkins, yeah. Who's Elizabeth McGovern?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh yeah, she's
She's an elementary school teacher in Studio City, and she has had sex with a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's true, but that's a whole different
That's
thing.
a different thing.
Who I see for me, I like the idea of maybe throwing in a little bit of The Rock, because The Rock isn't in enough stuff. I think. I mean, that poor guy.
He's really suffering.
Even-
You chose two people from Jumanji who already played young
Oh,
people
yeah.
like that, so they have
They
experience
had
doing
their
that
chance,
already.
though.
Yeah, that's why you gotta go.
They got to
new.
be out then.
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, they're out.
Okay, so the other name that was bantered about a bunch, and at least like she said, it's Chris Pratt or it's nobody else.
Unless you do a woman version of
Yeah.
it.
There's gotta be
Okay.
a woman version.
Okay.
And so if you do big woman, who is the woman? Besides
And
Fortune
then she
Feimster.
turns into a little girl, and she's like, "Bye," and he's like, "Oh no,
Clink, clink.
Yeah, maybe that's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, so this is so weird. Such a strange, dichotomy
I
there.
don't know.
But if you were gonna do it with a woman, if you were gonna recast woman or man, who would you recast it with right now? Greg, you cast TV shows.
Yeah,
I
Greg.
know. I'm sitting here trying to think about
Yeah.
this.
Not a Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, not.
He's
not
too
the,
big. I don't know. He's too.
Who's
or
like
a Michael
He's
Cera.
He's too old.
Who's like a guy, like a Tom Hanks is such a like the guy next door, the lovable.
Right, that's what I
funny
mean.
guy.
Like,
Who
Chris
is that?
Pratt, by the way, obviously I think is amazing. He's
Yeah.
very funny. So I don't mean like too old as in like an
He's
old
like such
man.
an action
I just think
star
of like
now.
Tom Hanks. Look at him in that movie. He's
Yeah.
like.
But if
he's
you
got
went,
a
what if you went
baby face.
complete opposite and you just like cast Charlie Sheen and people were like,
That'd be good.
That's a different
For some
movie.
reason, I
He
kept
wouldn't have been
thinking Will
scared staying
Will
in that
Ferrell,
hotel. He
but-
would have gone out to probably try
yeah,
to
that's true. Will Ferrell, good.
Well,
Like
I mean,
a
but like
John
in
C.
Elf,
Reilly?
he basically
Who's
kind
a
of played
younger
an
Will
adult
Ferrell?
child
Yeah,
anyway.
I
but
know,
like,
I
Because
need
he
to-
didn't need to be like, how old do you think Tom Hanks was then?
Hard to say. For a period of time there, Tom Hanks could have been 20 and he could have been 40.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like an old Asian man. You're like,
Yeah.
you could be 30, you could be 80. I'm not sure
Tough to
what
tell.
to do.
That was the magic of Big, really, if you think about it.
It really was. It's a tough one. I agree that I shouldn't pick The Rock or Kevin Hart. So I'm gonna come in with and I would have loved Chris Pine
This is tough.
maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. He may be a little too old, but I want to go out of the norm. So I'm gonna go Jonah Hill.
I did not see that.
wow.
I'm gonna go Jonah Hill
Okay.
because
so tough.
Not like that choice.
I want to go Jonah Hill with mine because I think maybe Jonah Hill like
I figured it out.
You did?
Yeah, unfortunately I can't think of his name, but he is truly in everything. I went to see Jonah Hill's
Michael Caine.
movie. What was it called?
Tell us
The
some,
skate one?
Tell us some things
Okay.
and we'll
Yeah, what is
figure
it?
it out.
Ben
thought it
is
was
back.
Don't
That
know
thing with Casey Affleck where he was a kid who was troubled.
Oh, Lucas.
Hedges.
Hedges.
Lucas
Hodges
Hedges.
Hedges.
He's in everything, truly. I went to
don't
see
know.
Jonah's movie
Yeah.
at the movie theater, not like he's my friend. And,
I was at Jonah's house for his movie.
and he was in 3 previews.
Wow.
Lucas
3?
Hedges.
Good
yeah.
for him.
So he doesn't need the work, but he actually, I think, is kind of the right type for it, maybe.
What about Pete Davidson?
Too young, too many tattoos.
Yeah.
The tattoos would be a cover-up job.
He can't be so troubled. Yeah.
Clean.
We have to picture him in an office setting,
Right.
but also like being a kid and testing toys.
Yeah. Basically, there's no one.
There's
that
no
can
Tom
replace
Hanks. Tom, you're one of a
I don't,
million.
yeah, I don't
There's
think we
no
should
Tom.
redo it.
Yeah.
I think that's where we
There's
landed
no
on this.
Tom.
Well, we came up with no answers for the first time ever, guys. All right, let's do one more here, Avery. Give it to me. Craig, you can pick.
I like your little.
Yeah, I was trying to make it a little.
That was something for that was something for all your Latin fans.
Yeah, I did. I waved up front and then I dropped down there for a little surprise. All right, everybody. Oh my God.
I picked a lousy one?
This is the weirdest question I think we've ever gotten.
Oh, no.
Hit it.
No
What?
one reads through these beforehand. No one's here saying like, maybe this is a little too weird.
Yeah, I mean,
We get a P.O. box and they come in.
this is
It really is
bizarre.
controlled
Yeah,
chaos.
What would be a better animal combo?
Okay.
A rhino cat or a zebrilligator?
Man, of course, it's a freaking hot. Someone's high watching.
Yeah, you know what? We're not
Rhino
doing
cat.
It's definitely one of your fans.
I like this one.
Preguntas.
One fun day with
This is the one we've had one time before, but it was a rousing conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
Who
let's hear it.
wins in a fight? Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock?
Great.
Oh, Sandra
Oh my
Bullock.
Sandra
for
Bullock.
sure.
Why does everybody pick Bullock?
Thank you.
Because I don't know, she just seems like she
You
was
think she's
married to
scrappy?
Jesse James.
Yeah.
They probably wrestled at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
You think so?
You know?
Also, I feel like Sandra would like push her, and Julia would be like,
But that's how
I
she
think she
lures
would laugh.
you in.
She would
lures you
giggle
in.
like the
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
If Sandra can bite her, it's over. I mean, if Julia
That's
can
what I'm
bite her,
saying.
it's over.
Yeah.
But I think Sandra.
I think Julia's got reach, and I think she lulls you in with being the girl next door.
Well,
And then, but you're right. I hadn't thought about the
She's-
Jesse James.
Yeah.
that I made that observation thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't
It's like
remember
when
the
it's like when
James.
somebody comes to your show and afterwards they're like, "I loved your joke about," and they're like, "That was my feature."
Yeah, that's the best.
That was
Do you
fortune.
know what happened to me once? I used to open for Larry the Cable Guy, and he would always tell me, "Make sure you tell everybody that you're going to be at the merch stand after." So I had one of the best sets of my life, and I'm standing behind the merch stand because I told everybody, "Hey, you want to take a picture? Come on up and be at the merch stand." This dude walks right up to me and goes, "Hey, that dude who opened for Larry the Cable Guy, when's he getting up here?" And I was like, "That's me." And he was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm fucking positive."
No way.
No,
You
but they had
wouldn't
no idea.
Do your
They had
jokes.
no idea.
Because it was like a stadium. They
Yeah,
couldn't
they could barely see me.
Wow.
They
It
didn't
is
give a
interesting,
shit.
I guess, what people imagine you to be from far away. I
Yeah.
usually just
You
think
were
you're way
probably
taller than I thought.
really good looking in person. They didn't expect a comedian to be good looking.
I think
That's
they were
true.
probably so shit-faced at the beginning of the
Yeah,
show. They
yeah.
probably didn't remember. Jakey, tell me what's on the screen.
Everybody, I got everybody
I was
voting
trying to
on this
share.
right now. I got Carl Russo saying Sandra, Des Sandra, Timmy Sandra.
Oh,
I
see?
don't know.
She also has
Yeah.
roots in
Saying
North
that,
Carolina. She went to school in North Carolina. We're feisty.
So you think she's scrappy?
Okay.
Oh yes,
target.
100%.
And do you think one of them fights dirtier than the other one?
No, I think
You think
it'd be
they're
a
both clean
fair
fights?
fight. Fair fight.
I think Julia's got to have 5 inches on her. Don't you feel that way?
Really?
Sanders not short.
No,
No,
what
she's
are their
not real
height
short.
differences, actually?
I met, she went to,
We need
she grew up
statistics.
in,
We need
uh,
stats.
she grew up in my hometown, Sandra did, and I met her one time and at the People's Choice Awards, and she was talking with Matthew McConaughey, and I was like, and I'd won a People's Choice Award, like I'd
Yeah.
never won an award before. I was so excited, and I saw her. Thank you. Yeah, I won. I just wanted
Yeah.
everyone to know
Yeah.
that.
The
That's really why we
I
have
was
this,
there.
everybody. I just want to congratulate you on.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
okay,
just wanted to mention that. Watch the guest book.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she's talking with.
Good for you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
that's nice,
It's
but
really nice.
Josh has never had a snack I'm not allergic to, but that's nice. Yeah, there's almonds.
put it so close to
He's
you.
like, I'll die if I eat that.
I'm so
So
sorry.
she's talking with Matthew McConaughey, and I think I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna just interrupt and say hi to her. We went to the same. I went
Yeah.
to junior high school with her sister, Gazina. That's her sister's name.
No,
Gazina.
Sandra and Gazina.
Gazina.
Somebody got the raw end of that
Yeah.
stick.
So I go up.
Nobody's ever heard of Gazina Bullock. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I think she has a cooking show actually. So anyway.
Okay.
I go up and I go, hey, I don't want to interrupt, but I am interrupting. And I said, just real quick, I want to say hi. I went to junior high school with Gazina. And she goes, oh my gosh, whatever. And we talked for maybe like 40 seconds.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey's just staring at me like, what are you doing? Why are you interrupting? You know?
Yeah.
And I think, well, I'm going to say one little thing to Matthew McConaughey. And then I'm going to get out of here. It's going to be the
shit.
perfect little interaction,
all
right?
right.
And so I read something about Matthew McConaughey. So I looked over at him and I go, hey, listen, this might not be true, but I read it in a magazine. Do you have a Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am? Because I like Smokey and the Bandit quite a bit, and Burt Reynolds, and I'd read that about him, and he just stared at me for a beat, and he goes, sure.
That is the most dismissive thing that you
It
could
was
have.
the most douchebag thing ever. So like, I just kind of stared at him for a second, and then I look at Sandra Bullock, and I go, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
I said, it was great to meet you, and I walked away.
Oh my
Sure.
God.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Sure.
That does
Yeah.
not fit in his just keep living.
No,
motto.
that really doesn't fit in there.
That was
No.
not on brand.
No, it wasn't. It was on brand for his Lincoln commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I also heard about him?
Dang.
Because I heard that he had, the reason he goes shirtless a lot is because he's got extra short arms. He's got really short arms. So you don't see it as much because you're distracted by what's happening over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
But he's got like
got
little
like
alligator arms.
alligator
No.
Yeah. I'm not going to say.
That's so stupid.
I'm not going to say that we. Yeah, he's got tiny little arms. He
People
can't
are
even
leaving to
scratch his
Google this.
back.
I'm not even. I gotta look a picture up of him.
He's got good arms,
I need
but
to look
they're
it up,
short.
too.
They're shorter than they
short
should
alligator.
be. Like
Okay.
he can't reach all the way to the
Come
bottom
on.
of his front pocket.
So if you
That's
put
not
something in his
true.
pocket, he can't get it.
Come
No,
on.
you can't. You got to put if you back pocket. He's
Somebody's
can't.
like, here's a 20. He's like, no, 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 no.
Oh, it's lost from good. Shit.
You guys.
Yeah, he's got those tiny little arms. That's why it's true.
Oh man, I love
Watch by
I love
homeless
that this
people. He's like,
turned
I
into
can't. If you
bashing
can get in there, but I can't.
That's why you never see him in those Lincoln commercials with both hands on the wheel. He just needs to do
he's
one
a-
so he can turn his body.
He's
like
a-
this.
my
So,
God.
so he's not a 10 and 2.
Yeah. Well, he
Or
has to
he's
be
like
so
a
close to
6.
here, like
He's
this.
like a 6.
Yeah, tiny little thing.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Those are bent.
What are you distracted by?
Those are his bits.
What are you distracted by? But he knows to bend his arms. He knows it because
Can't
his,
really tell the length when they're bent like that.
you
Like,
can't
Maybe
tell.
his
I don't know.
He's doing this right here. He's like, look how good I look, but
Yeah.
don't look at my short little arms. Like
You know-
this, like this, right here. Look at that.
I actually got to agree because if this, I'm going to say it goes to here, and the distance betwixt here and here.
Betwixt.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That was very
I
good.
really
He's
enjoy
trying to
it.
show
I
the
love
think it
that
goes
Avery's
with
going to
waist.
scale on the.
Yeah.
Maybe just like, sure, I'm gonna go down here. I
Avery,
feel
show me.
Avery-
Show
well,
me.
I think this goes
Bend
to
your
here.
arms up. Bend your. Okay, see, look. Avery's got regular arms, but
This-
those look longer.
This
No, my
really,
arms
this
go down
really
to
took
my
a
Super
turn.
scientific.
Can we Google the heights of Julia? And
It's super. Oh, you want to know the height? Oh, yeah.
5'7", 5'9".
Julia's 5'9".
You already knew this?
I googled.
Oh.
Jeff
Thank
has
you.
one of those height charts in his
He's
house
just like.
of every star. He's like, Julia's actually 5'9". I checked the height.
what if that was your like
And-
savant
wait, which
thing?
one's 5'9"?
Julia.
Julia,
Oh.
she's got
His
2 inches
weird
on her.
skill that he knew how tall everybody in Hollywood
Yeah.
was. Matthew McConaughey, 5'9". Arm span, 5'7". Truly tiny little,
5'7".
tiny little T-Rex arms.
Arm span.
Well, that's
Arm-
good to know.
yeah.
One more, everybody. That's a little turn.
I don't want him anymore. I would never date him.
Beth, you.
Okay.
I hope it's another high question.
Animal one.
You?
Yeah, you can hand it. Yeah, obviously that one, somebody was super high. Oh my God.
Oh, is this a deep one?
No, but just, okay. Who would you rather do acid with?
Never done it.
I've never done acid.
Me
Emilio Estevez.
That sounds fun
You've
already.
Yes. Wait, you've done it with him, or you would
She's going no look
him?
in.
I don't need to hear the second
You
one.
going all in on Emilio?
I don't need to hear the second one.
Really?
Well,
No.
I
What's
didn't
the
get
other
the second
Lou
one.
Diamond Phillips.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know this was a choice.
Yeah.
I thought
This-
you just came up with Emilio.
Well, it's a whole
Estevez.
Young Guns.
It's a
thing
Young
then.
Guns.
Oh,
Emilio
Young Guns.
Estevez played Richie Valens in La Bamba.
He was a love interest in a Gloria Estefan something. Or wait, no, wait, isn't
Lou
that a
Diamond
sister?
Phillips?
What's
Lou
happening?
Dumb- So you go Emilio? How come you went all in on Emilio right away?
He was in some music video when I was a kid, and he was so hot.
And Breakfast Club.
Mighty Ducks.
Sure.
Yeah, guys. All you say also, yeah.
Mighty
One,
Ducks.
two, and
Oh
three.
yeah.
Oh,
definitely Mighty Ducks.
Quack, quack,
I'm
quack.
sold from his work on Mighty Ducks.
Now, Fortune, you've never done
I've never
acid,
done any hard
Me neither,
drugs.
but I was with you when you were higher than you've ever been in your life.
Yes, that was from weed.
We did a show. We did
Oh
a
my
show. We did a
God.
show. Chelsea did her documentaries, and it was Chelsea Does Drugs.
Oh right.
And we sat around and ate a catered meal full of.
5 courses.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
And so,
I was so
Fortune,
Yeah, you were
who
really
doesn't-
high. And
Was
but
it scary?
But they stopped filming, and I was higher, like
because
30
you
minutes
don't
later.
do edibles.
I don't. Yeah, not
you,
much.
You know the part that people didn't see was there was somebody sitting next to me. And at some point in the dinner, she just got up and ran inside,
said-
and we never saw her
She
again.
said she looked at us very seriously and was like, "I have to go."
Now, who was that?
It was one of
Chelsea's
Chelsea's
friend.
friends.
Oh, okay.
They didn't show her very much because she just
She just left.
She was sitting next
she-
to me.
She went into one of Chelsea's bedrooms and just passed out. She couldn't function.
Do you remember
I
the car
wouldn't have
ride
been
home?
able to do that.
I don't remember. I did a bit in the stand-up thing that we did about our car ride home.
She says to me at one point in the car ride home, she goes, "Can you hear me?" And I was like,
I couldn't hear myself.
yeah. I go, yeah. She goes, "Because I can't hear myself." I'm like,
I felt my jaw moving.
Yeah,
I felt
she-
my jaw moving, but I couldn't hear anything.
She
But the
smoked
funny-
herself deaf.
I was like, it was
But she probably thought she had
Yeah,
been talking
everything-
for 10
every
minutes before
course
that.
had-
She had been.
Oh, she had,
She
okay.
had been.
All right.
She had
it
been.
was so much weed.
And Dan Mario, who was also in the car with us, he was giving some weird, like he had somehow thought he was selling houses. So he was like, "You interested in this house?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
No.
He was like, "It's a mid-century." I'm like, "Dude, you don't sell houses,
How
man."
are you doing so okay?
I've done it a couple times.
Okay.
your
Yeah.
eyes were bloodshot.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it once or twice. I have a menorah bong at my house.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Cool.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Um,
it's pretty interesting.
Well,
I
guys,
go with Lou Diamond Phillips.
why?
Just because Emilio's busy with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Who is that again?
I did acid in college. My second day of college, I did acid because somebody put it in my beer without my knowledge. They Bill Cosby me.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
And,
really.
and.
What
Did you
happened?
have fun?
Well, no, because I didn't know what was going on. I was like a little freaked out, and then I drank a bunch of vodka the night before, and then I was chugging some beers in this drinking game, and they put it in the beer, and then I threw up, and then I was feeling weird, and so I ended up going to the hospital, and then they sent me home, and then finally late at night somebody told me, "Oh, those guys down the hall put acid in your beer." So then I
What
was
was the
pissed.
end goal for them? on
Yeah,
that?
well, that's a great question.
I guess
They
it's
thought I
just
was
to watch
doing me a
someone freak out.
favor. Like they asked me the first night, "Do you want to do acid with us?" And I said no. And then the second night they were just like, "We're
They're
gonna
like,
That means
you
yes.
were doing
They're
that.
like, my dad taught me that no
Yeah. We get it."
No means yes.
I have to tell
Do
you
they have
though.
stock in acid? Like, they're like, he's got to do acid.
Yeah, we didn't need to sell this one.
Well, I had a
piece.
Grateful Dead poster on my wall, and they thought they're like, "You want this?"
But
Talk to talk.
acid
You don't
is
want
one
to
of
walk.
those drugs that I think it's important to know you're doing it, or else you're gonna think you're going insane.
Like-
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happened.
Jacob Wolf, not too long ago. This is my son. For those of you who don't know, he.
Hello.
The guy with
I-
the dick on his chin.
They
He
right?
has a dick on his chin.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You've done
Elfish.
liquid acid,
Yes.
I
and
don't
you did
even
it when
know
you were
what the
living at my
difference
house.
is.
Yes.
It
Oh,
feels like.
well,
Wait,
when
how
you
why
did-
did?
Or not that.
Daddy.
Why did your voice crack when
Daddy,
you said
how
that?
did that
I'm kind
happen?
of nervous.
So you did you do it at our house?
Yeah.
How old are you?
21.
21. And you did it when you were.
17.
I'm not asking to get you in trouble.
No, he can't get
No,
it.
no, I'm trying
yeah,
to think.
I'm just
17,
curious,
17.
like what the age was, because the youngest,
17,
I started it in like 12, like experimenting with, but it was like cigarettes,
this?
Experimenting
beer.
with acid?
No,
Yeah.
no cigarettes.
Oh, I was
and
gonna
all.
say.
No,
Wow, they can lick
I never did.
acid.
I'm just saying, and then because of that early stuff, as I went on, I just sort of petered out. Like I was never that experimental after that.
Wait, at 12 you were smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like pack
Yeah.
everything. My cousin is the one who was like, "You want to try a cigarette?" And I
Oh,
felt so guilty.
Your cousin.
I told my mom. It was my second cousin.
Did you think you looked? I remember the first time I smoked a
Yes.
cigarette. You think how you think you look?
So
You
cool.
think you look like one of those like from the 50s,
I
from
still
the
think
movies,
it's
like.
cool.
I had such a different childhood. I was pretending I had a retainer.
I loved that
With a
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
too. It is fun.
You pretended you had a
Pretty
retainer.
much the same
Yes.
as smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a phase where
Would
I
you put a
thought braces
paperclip
were
in there?
cool.
Paperclip.
I know. I would do it
Really?
too.
Think so?
Jakey, tell me what's on the screen, and Elise, will you bring those in for us?
Tim Moore says acid is a favorite of mine. He prefers shrooms. What? I don't know
Yep.
if-
And how many times have you done those?
3 times.
Okay. And we're just I use this show to learn about Jacob.
I've been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the right way to go. And what else you got?
I just don't know context for this. I'm sorry. It's just kind of hard to.
It's all right. You can just
Wait,
read
what
what
do
they
you
say. You don't have to know context.
Tim Moore says Oscar the Grouch. There you go.
For sure.
Yep, I agree with
We're
that.
all
Keep
thinking
going.
that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Timmy Marie says, this is what Lou Diamond Phillips says. Why aren't they shooting us? Because we're in the spirit world. Did you see the size?
Oh, that's right, from Young Guns.
Yeah,
they took peyote.
They
I
took
feel bad I've
peyote.
never seen. I don't know who he is, and
You
been
haven't
a
seen
long
Young Guns?
time.
Oh,
No.
we're gonna have
It's
to.
a good movie.
We're gonna have to
but I
remedy
haven't
that.
seen it in a very long time.
after this.
Avery, I think it's time to sell out.
Okay. We're selling out. We're selling out. We're selling out. Here's your free shit.
Yeah, everybody. So let's start with the.
There's a lot of songs.
All right, that is for him, and then the shoes are behind you.
Sorry, I almost poisoned you with almonds.
Is
Oh,
for
that's
you,
okay. I
And
would've
then
lived.
let's go with the
Look at
9.5
this.
men here.
Wow.
Wait a second, we're gonna start at the end with.
I like
Okay.
it. What's your cup
Wow.
say?
A giant cup of
Yeah.
I'm
2
fucking
9.5.
fabulous.
Oh,
And then what's yours?
Right there.
King of fucking
Right
everything.
here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pretty
Let's see what
Oh,
you
let's
got.
see what I got. Oh.
What a delicious.
Oh! Women right here.
I wore my Pumas you gave me
Yeah.
that time for a pilot I just shot.
11.5. Well, and what are the other sizes?
I got an 11.5 there. I got a 12 there.
You look like you work in a shoe store.
Yeah, for mine, that's the holiday season. And then an 11.5
Two 11.5s?
and a 12.
And you're
Are
an
you
11?
Are you reading the European or the?
I'm
And
an
you're
11.
a 9.5.
I'm a 9.5.
They got you wrong, so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna I'm gonna get you your pair and see 11.
Yeah,
I could
no, I'm a
sleep on the
9.5.
12.
And let's see what you got with the 11.5. I'm so sorry. Let's
show these
Fortune, Let's
again.
start with you.
Let's show
I-
these again.
Very
Got a beautiful
nice.
pair of black suede Pumas. I'm gonna wear it with a tuxedo.
I would.
It's nice.
That's
And let's see
beautiful.
what cup did you
my
get?
other, it says a giant cup of I'm fucking fabulous.
All right. And what do you got in the cup?
And in the cup I have
oh,
Mad Gab's Moose Smooch.
guys, so that's from my friend Gabby, who started her own company. I used to watch her make that stuff in her mom's kitchen when we
Natural
were in
and
high school
organic.
together.
What?
Mad Gabs, and you guys know I say it every week. She saved all her money to start this little company, and then somebody broke into the
No.
and didn't steal everything, just broke everything.
That's so
Why?
mean.
So I'm trying to get people to go. If it's a holiday season, you're looking for any kind of lotion or lip balm
They're
or foot
very
balm.
cute.
It's amazing stuff. It's all natural. It's organic. She does
love
a great
it.
job. MadGabs.com. And then some socks.
And some socks. Some
I love
an elephant with sunglasses.
All right, right on there, baby. So let's see what you got.
Yes.
Oh, you got one of my favorite T-shirts.
Oh my God.
This is a T-shirt that we love.
It says, "Be you, be real, be fearless."
Yeah. All right.
girl. Yes.
And you got a very nice Darth Vader mug.
Thank you.
Oh
All
man.
right, very nice. And your shirt, yeah, so nice.
Oh wow.
And let's see what you got there, Greg Garcia.
I got a mug, king of fucking everything.
I like that,
That-
sure.
It's true.
That's good.
You got a Children Are Assholes koozie.
Also true.
Yeah.
All right.
And you got a
And
pizza
some
gum.
pizza gummy.
All right, yeah. Hey, so
I
we
guess
know
we'll
what
split it.
not to give Beth next
No,
time.
I
she's
love
here. Oh,
candy.
We'll
yeah,
split
but not a
that.
Yeah,
pizza
have you
gummy.
tasted?
And then I got some shoes.
What do you got there?
Wow.
Those are sweet.
Those are comfy ones.
I'm wearing my new favorite Pumas. Super comfortable, everybody. These are the daddiest shoes that I have, but I
Daddy.
and I like them because you know what? They add about an inch to.
I like
I really
that.
like that.
He's
These are
short.
What'd you say?
Those are cool. Wait, those are Pumas?
These are Pumas
That's a
also.
new look I haven't seen.
The
on them.
Pumas are the best, everybody. The
They're
most
going.
comfortable shoe
Beth's
you got
gonna
going.
get some Pumas too.
And Beth, we are going to get you some
I'll
Pumas.
see it when I
also.
believe it.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you, Puma, and all our sponsors. Appreciate it very much. And one time to anybody watching this show, this is Elwood Clothing. I don't get any money, but if you want 25% off of any order, elwoodclothing.com. Type in Josh Wolf 25. You get 25% off. Avery, we have a guests. And so this is one of my favorite guests.
Yes. So yeah, every week you bring these great guests.
Yes.
And I like to not do that. So we have a very special guest. Is he here?
He's here.
He's
I know, he
here.
texted me.
Where are you, buddy?
He texted me.
Nothing.
Come on, it's all right. He's our
Bigger than
favorite
I
guest,
know.
everybody, and you know him, you love him. My emo son,
Where?
Darwin, everybody. Yeah. Darwin, anywhere you want to sit on the couch, squeeze in anywhere you want, buddy. How about you right here down at the end here? It'd be great. Is that
Oh,
all
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
So, man.
All right. Hey, Darwin. Now,
Hello, Father.
hi. How are you, man?
He's really angsty.
He
He's
is.
early angst.
So, and just so you guys know, the interview, you guys can ask any questions you want to
Drop my
Darwin
phone
also.
somewhere.
Darwin,
Wait, this is your son too?
Did you just give them
This is his
free
son.
shoes?
well, yeah, I did.
Oh, you always invite me on after that part.
So, Darwin, tell me, what are your plans for the holiday season?
Ouch.
Wow.
Man.
He hasn't responded to any emails.
Oh.
So, are you not coming over, or you know?
Maybe,
yeah.
oh,
What are
here's
you
mine.
doing?
Are you not coming over? What are you doing,
Are
buddy?
you futzing?
No, I'll be in the basement.
Are you coming up this year?
I don't know. Am I invited this year?
Yeah, you're always invited, buddy.
Because I haven't been in any Christmas cards ever.
Oh, that's not nice.
Well,
Wait, would you,
to-
honestly, would you even show up?
To be fair, thank you. He hasn't shown up, or he's shown up with weird things.
I wore my best Raven sweater and you didn't include me in the picture.
Josh,
You
that's
cropped
not.
me right out.
I didn't
Josh.
crop you out.
Yes, you did.
No,
He's
no.
your son.
He was
Oh,
doing.
when you're
He
loins.
only does double middle finger.
He, he's got to be allowed to express himself.
Thank
Fortune,
you.
you think I should be able to let him do double middle
I don't
finger?
know.
I meant,
It's,
like,
we should all do that
it's
for a Christmas card.
2018.
Yeah.
I think we should all do that for a Christmas card.
Now,
What's up, Darryl?
Uh-oh.
Darwin, did you see the?
Wow.
Have you seen his championship belt, by the
The
way?
sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Many times.
Palpable.
All right, so
He shows me all the time.
okay,
How
so
do-
FaceTimes me and shows me his championship belt.
yeah, you guys.
In my face.
It's the holiday season. You obviously can
Halloween.
challenge him if you want to, but we can do it at the house instead if you'd rather. Now, you never sent me your list of what you want for Christmas. What do you want?
Okay, I want a feather quill pen.
That sounds awesome.
That's
Feather-
kinda, that's pretty dumb.
What about?
What would you like? Are you?
To write poems with. Do you even know anything about me?
Oh,
you're right, you know
he's done
that.
poetry. Can you
He
give
does
us an
very well.
example of your poetry?
Oh, I'd love
Something
that.
maybe that you're working on.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay.
Do you want some mood music for it, or?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right. Wait, is it a minor or a major?
It's minor, of course.
Everybody knows that.
You can't spell dead without dad. Ink swells, poison swells, blood pours out of my body.
What?
Everything's rotting inside of me. Poison and black consumes all of my ethers. I don't know if Dad wants me. Do you even want me? If you ever want me, you said I was a mistake. How can you do this to me?
That looks really weird on camera.
Oh, that's really very weird.
That looked really weird on camera, just so you know. Yeah. That didn't look good.
Honestly,
Just so you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
yeah, what's happening in the basement?
I like where it was going.
If I could give
I think we almost had a breakthrough.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Someone was breaking through.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. What's
Now
wrong?
let me ask you, Darwin.
That's not how you get the belt.
Yeah, but
Oh man.
when you're working on your
Careful,
poems in the basement, how come you don't come up and share them with us at dinner? You don't even like to eat dinner. You just like us to slip your food under the door.
Yeah.
It's some thin
I like-
food.
It's okay.
There's just matzah.
Yeah. We
Okay.
just give him matzah and
not a
seaweed.
pancake.
Yeah. He's a big pancake fan. Fortune.
One at a time.
He like and he likes naan bread. Yeah.
Keep them hot.
They get another plate.
I'm sorry. So tell me, how come you don't come up and join us for dinner?
Oh my
'Cause
god.
maybe I'm afraid I'm not gonna fit in with the rest of you cookie cutter wolves.
How do
you
they
guys like
get
cookie
along?
Cookie cutter?
Well,
Yeah.
Jacob and Darwin get along. How
feel
would you
there's a
explain your
sibling
relationship?
rivalry.
Like bricks and blood. That's how we get along.
Bricks and
What is that?
blood.
Which one are you?
The blood, of course.
Come on. And so Jacob, have you done more to reach out to Darwin?
I mean, again, we reach out, but we only really see you here when you want to answer the calls and
How's
show
your
up.
how's your new job? How's your new job?
It's okay.
Where are you working? What? No, we want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
excited for you.
we're dying.
Come on,
right now.
Darwin. Come on, buddy. Let us know where you work.
Darwin.
Where do you work?
I became a floor manager at Ralph's. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ralph's, everybody. Ralph's is a grocery store here.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so tell everybody what your responsibilities entail.
I don't want to say.
No!
Yeah,
Come on.
we want it, buddy.
We want it. It's a big deal.
If there's cans that are like in different aisles,
Yeah.
I get to tell somebody else you put them back in that aisle.
So you're not putting the cans back.
Oh,
I graduated.
Yeah. That's great.
That was really brave of you to share.
The irony is potent in here. I like it. It looks like fortune just dealt me the wrong cards in life.
I apologize,
Beth,
Darwin.
did you have any questions for Darwin that you wanted to ask him?
You look like you got a
wanted
couple.
No, it's a little scary to look him in the eye.
I'm curious where you see yourself in 5 years.
Oh,
That's a great
good
question.
That is a good
I like
question.
that.
Well,
I do have a question later.
Okay.
Okay.
I see myself, if I'm still alive,
Oh,
Jesus.
there's that possibility.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Anything's possible.
I see myself taking over the family business.
Can I ask what that is?
This show, I'm gonna steal your show out from underneath you. I don't care. I'm gonna be the host of this show.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow, that is a lofty
And guess
goal.
who's getting locked in the basement? Your other son, Jake.
Who's going to be your co-host if you take over the show?
No, Avery stays.
Oh, yeah.
What, that's part of my
what about
contract.
you?
In the
You just hear
basement.
that? This guy's
He's gone.
Who's
Yeah.
going to sit in for Jacob?
Starting to like this guy.
I'm available.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go.
They
Greg, what do
really
you think about that?
bonded.
I'm available. Yeah, I would love that. I think we'd be a good team.
Yeah.
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 I can see it.
What would you call it? Would you rename the show?
It's pretty on brand for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beth, did you have a question you wanted to ask him?
Yeah. I also had a little bit of time in the service
he's-
industry. I was curious if you know what the acronym FIFO stands for.
Oh, wow. Great question.
Yeah.
Okay.
First in, first out.
Yes!
I didn't know
And were
that.
you FIFO today?
No.
No, somebody else does it now.
Yeah.
I was.
You need somebody your FIFO bits.
I was LIFO today. Last in, first out.
By the way, I love that song from the 70s. LIFO.
Where did the name?
You didn't catch anybody with
No,
that.
no,
You
no,
just
no,
said
no.
one word.
Yeah,
There's
I
no-
How did you name him Darwin? Where did that come from?
That's a great question because we thought he would change the world.
Charles
Darwin. Charles Darwin.
Yeah.
And clearly, not yet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's still time for him to come out of the basement and change the world.
All right.
Now, I will tell you, he's also a very talented musician and singer.
Okay.
And so,
I loved the poem you did earlier. on.
Yeah,
At the
and-
beginning, it took a turn.
did you want to do the song that you and Avery, like that song about living in the basement?
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, yeah. Which volume do you want to hear?
Whichever one you guys.
Again, major
I would
or
say the-
minor?
I would go minor.
Minor.
Minor. Always minor.
Okay, Darwin. I'm sorry.
I'd request the lowest volume.
Pieces of each one.
My co-host.
All right. Fantastic.
moonlight.
Only moonlight.
Walls are closing. I look to the left, I look to the right, I see no friends. There's only a mouse inside my cell, I think I'll keep him. Life is a green mile, life is a green mile, life is a green mile. You don't know what to expect. Life is a green mile, as a great man. My life is a Stephen King novel.
Wow. That was really good.
You have a great
Dominic,
karaoke
yeah, it really
voice.
seems like you've really been working on yourself in the basement.
Yeah, you know, there's like I set up a kickboxing ring.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, get out some of my frustrations.
Yeah.
And do you have any for 2019? Do you have any resolutions planned?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear your resolutions for 2019 because we think it's important. You know, we always look forward to 2000, be positive to the next year.
Yeah. Okay. Go deeper inside myself and find the person that I hate even more than me.
Uh-huh.
Exercise that demon. Show myself in the mirror that person. Punch it in the face. Take it outside and write a letter to my dad saying, "Am I good enough now?"
Wow, yeah. That is quite a resolution.
Wow.
Yeah, that is longer
I
than
think
most resolutions, I think.
Darwin
Most-
has some daddy issues.
Yeah, he does have
Little
one
bit.
or two. Yeah,
Little bit.
he has his problems with Jacob, but he has more problems
Yeah.
with.
What's he even wearing?
Well, I pick out an outfit for him every show.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. I would pick out an outfit for you too if you wanted to come over.
What would you dress me as?
Well,
like this.
every time I buy you gifts for Christmas, you don't like them.
Well, I asked for black shoes the last time I got Christmas, and guess what?
Yeah.
Somebody came up with the polar opposite. I said, "Dad, get me black shoes, like my cold dead heart."
Yeah, but we're just trying to lighten things up for you, buddy. But
Matches
that's,
your hoodie.
yeah,
You
it
could
is.
you could draw on them.
Thank you,
You
Beth.
can draw.
Yeah,
You
that's
can get
how
creative.
over.
Everybody, our buddy Darwin. Darwin, you wanna stick around? All right, stick around. And as usual, guys, you know, now is the time of the show when I like to bring on our musical guest. This is our favorite guy. He's here crushing it every time he comes on. Let's hear it for Dustin Time, everybody. Dustin, get up there.
Dustin.
Now, Dustin, you're dressed a little differently tonight than usual.
Yes.
Do you want to see?
Where did you come from somewhere?
I got another job, so I came straight from work.
Yeah, there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that, man.
Hard working.
Tell
yeah.
everybody what we're gonna hear tonight.
I haven't decided what song I'm gonna do because
Oh,
I got straight off work. So do you guys want to hear? It's.
I kept him
Christmas
late
next
at
week.
work today.
That was nice.
You guys
Yeah.
want the
song.
nice or the naughty for Christmas? I can be mean or I can be really nice.
I want to do nice. That's my vote.
Yeah, let's do nice.
nice.
Let's do nice. I like
Oh,
that,
I would
Beth.
have voted for naughty.
No,
but
you.
whatever.
After what just happened over here, I feel like
We
we
need
need
some
to.
lighting.
You need to balance it out a little bit. And Dustin, tell everybody where they can find your music and all that stuff.
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, I think YouTube. I'm starting to upload my stuff on SoundCloud too. So
And what do we search for?
Dustin Time.
Okay.
Like
Got it.
Dustin,
Like just
I
in
get
time,
it.
but
like
it's
Dustin with
Dustin
the D.
time.
Dustin Time.
All right, and what song we're gonna hear?
This song
like
is called Dreams in Sight because it's important to have dreams.
That's
that keep
right,
them
Darwin.
In sight.
I
There
like
we go.
that.
Shots.
I'll leave this right
I
here.
want to adjust volume and whatnot.
I'm using my phone to play this, so if you guys want to record, if you like it, that's really cool because I want to be able to watch this later.
We're gonna
All
record.
right.
We're gonna record.
I mean, it is recorded.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the clear, can you hear me? I've been feeling so shiny. I got my real homies with me. We feel the stars are aligning. I've been feeling the beat. I've been busting and rhyming. I get you out of your seats. I be dusting and timing. Dip ducking and diving, but never dodging the honest. My pat be getting real whiny, but I've been cruising right on it. I got my dudes and we ready. The party popping confetti. I got my beats and they sounding retarded, rocking them steady. I hear them knocking real heavy. They just might break through the door. I tell them that it ain't ready, but they been craving it more. They got a glimpse of the kingdom. They just can't wait for the tour. I guess the future I'm bringing is better than the before. I keep my dreams in sight. I've been trying to see the signs. Dark, but I bring the light. Hoping I can redefine what you see is not for show. adapt to different kinds of flows. I keep my dreams in sight. I've been trying to see the signs. Dark, but I bring the light. Hoping I can redefine what you see is not for show. Adapt to different kinds of flows. Yeah. You can love it or hate it, you ain't gon' stop me from grooving. I'm saying, mama, I made it, I found my purpose, I'm using. I've been waiting so patient as I've been learning maturity, learning life is amazing. Whether loving or hurting me, burning me, third degree, feeling like she's gonna murder me. But I know that she got a plan, and I trust this so certainly. My life got me determined, I'm driving straight, no swerving. I see others topsy-turvy, cause they living in a hurry, trying to live it with no worries. Got enough on my plate. It be dirty like curry, like dropping threes in your face. I found my function, I'm loving. I got no strings, ain't no puppet. I look at time till it's dusting. I build a future from nothing. I keep my dreams in sight. I've been trying to see the signs. Dark, but I bring the light. Hoping I can redefine what you see is not for show. Adapt to different kinds of flows. Yeah. I keep my dreams in sight. I've been trying to see the signs. Dark, but I bring the light. Hoping I can redefine what you see is not for show. You gotta adapt to different kinds of flows. Yo, it's important to keep your
Justin, tell everybody where they can find that.
Dustin Time, you look me up on Google, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud, the internet.
Guys, one more time for Dustin Time. Now listen, I thought it was important. This is a great show for this to happen. You know, a lot of times I'll give parenting tips online. And so people have sent in some parenting questions for me, and I answered them. And so this is the Josh Wolf parenting tips.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that's tough close-up. That's a real tough one.
No.
Yeah,
That was pretty
Welcome
too,
to
right?
Josh Wolf Parenting Tips. Writes, how do I get my toddler to eat something other than bacon, hot dogs, pepperoni, or Oreos? Well, last I checked, Matt, toddlers only eat what you fucking feed them. They'll eat when they're hungry. Oh yeah. If you put something down in front of them, they don't want it, and they push it away, cool. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna eat it eventually. These questions make me laugh. How do I get my toddler to do? You know how you get your toddler to do it? You fucking make them. They're not running the show, man. You are. Or you should be. Because if you're not now, when he's 15, guess who's getting the small room? You, bitch. Schmanton 10 writes, are children demons? Great question. Children are like, the best way I can describe it, sometimes raising kids is like the most gratifying, emotionally satisfying thing you'll ever do. There are things you get from parenting that you can't get anywhere else. At the same time, nobody is gonna make you want to throw somebody out of a fucking window more than your kids. When my son was like 2, demons, maybe so. Because I remember walking around, getting him out of his car seat at 2, and just being like, "Do you have poop on your neck, buddy? Did you shit up? Like normal people, human beings don't shit up. You know who do? Demons. Demons." Shit straight up, out the neck. That's when I knew I'm not prepared for this. Because they are. And I don't remember you eating that color blue, dude. Why did it come out of your asshole? Do you know what I mean? So they're not normal. They're not normal when blue things come flying up the side of their neck. But at the same time, it's so cute.
Aww.
That's not you.
It's Dr. Reed. Now, this is not from a parent, this is from a child. I also accept these because, you know, I'm dishing out important information. It's Dr. Reed. Right, so one day I walked in on my parents having sex. I feel like we've all done this. We've all done that. And yes, I know it's normal. It's not normal. Don't ever think that's normal. Who told you that shit was normal? Yo, that's a fucking problem to begin with.
If it's normal at your house, man, get out right now. How do I get these horrible images out of my mind? This was a few years ago, and I'm 15 now, and I need help. Do you have any solutions for me? Listen. How do you get those images out of your mind? I'm so sorry, young man, you're 15 years old. So what I would prescribe to somebody who is 21 is not what I can prescribe for you. What I would suggest you do is really just get in there and scrub your fucking eyeballs out. Try scooping them out with a dull spoon. That's basically what I would have done. I saw some shit I shouldn't have seen. I've never forgotten it. I've never forgotten it. None of us have. But I would tell you this. The best way to get your parents to stop doing that, the best way to make sure that they make sure that their door is closed or you're out of the house, just start giving your dad some tips. Be like, hey man, I saw your move. That's not what I would have done. I would have come in from underneath, you know what I mean? Why, you get 2 hands free, bro. Why don't you use both of them? Oh, I'd get all in there. You know he's not going. You know he's not. He's gonna be like, hey, we need to shut the door from now on. And hey, how do you feel about 2 hands underneath?
There you go, everybody. Josh Roll parenting tips. There you go. There you go. Now, Darwin, did you ever see something you shouldn't have seen?
Why do you think I act like I love
Let's give everybody what you want to plug, and then we're going to get to our ending song, and we're going to get out of here. Tell everybody, Fortune, what you want to tell everybody if you want to plug anything.
I'm on tour. Miami, West Palm Beach, Boston, Brooklyn, Austin, Vancouver. Go to FortuneFeimster.com.
All right. That's amazing. Beth?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Go to sweetbeth.com. I have a podcast coming out with my mom in late January.
Is that true?
On Earwolf.
What's it called?
It's called We Called Your Mom. And we call the moms of artists that we love.
That's amazing. And wait, is your mom...
She just flew over and we knocked out a whole season in a week.
That's,
she's in Ohio.
Wow.
Can you give us a tease? Like, what was your favorite phone call?
Oh, that's hard. Marilyn Bamford was wonderful. We talked. Baron Vaughn's mom was hilarious. She lives in Vegas. And we eventually, you'll see, but like by the end of it, it was like we're gonna see them again.
That's a great
we
idea.
like made plans by the end of the phone call. It was like, when can we hang?
And did you ever get off a phone with a parent and then look at the kid and be like, that explains a lot? Did that ever happen where you were like, yeah.
Sam Richardson's mom, Lydia, loves him so much, and that made sense. And I could see why he is the way he is.
When you see a parent who loves their kid so much, do you ever look at your parent like, what's the deal? They seem to like me way more.
It always makes you more envious of like, oh my gosh, but then you realize why that person's a little more like, give me a break, mom, or like take it easy.
I can't wait to see that. Yeah. And where's everybody gonna be able to find that?
Earwolf.
Yeah. Greg Garcia.
I'll be walking around in the Studio City area. If you see me, please just let me be.
Don't you have a television show that's on TV right now?
Yeah, the series finale is tonight. You missed it.
What is it?
Yeah, I wrote a musical too. It failed in 4 months. You want to bring up everything that's not going on in my life?
What was the musical?
Oh,
the Jimmy Buffett musical, Escape to Margaritaville.
Wow.
Yeah, it's coming to a town near you. There's going to be a national tour.
Is there?
Yeah.
And you wrote the music and the...
No, Jimmy Buffett wrote the music. That wouldn't make any sense.
You wrote the book. Oh, you wrote
I wrote the book.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. Under my pseudonym, Jimmy Buffett. Yeah.
All right, and so what network is guest book on so people can find it online?
TBS. You can watch it at tbs.com, as a matter of
There
fact.
you
Yes,
go.
you can do that. You can see it.
Funny show. Very funny show.
Yeah, it's a fun show. Different cast every week. Fun stuff.
What do you want to book?
Don't skip Darwin.
I'll get back to Darwin. What do you want to...
Nothing. Happy holidays.
Great.
I want to go see a really lit concert in 2 days. So.
Tell me what we got on there.
Gotta have a great holiday from Tim and Marie. Tim says he doesn't want it to end, but he needs to piss because he's drunk. Asher says happy holidays, and happy new year to the Control Chaos crew and guests. And happy holidays.
Avery?
You can check out my podcast. It's a parenting podcast called Motherfuckers. It's a lot of fun with Sandy Danto. I got a show at the store tomorrow night called Keys at the Store. Chris Red's going to be on. It's going to be a lot of fun. And just keep watching Control Chaos.
Yeah, Control Chaos here every Tuesday night, everybody, at 7 o'clock. And now it is time for
Can I
I'm sorry. Yeah, Darryl, go ahead.
This is my life.
Yeah, I'm
Every
sorry.
time
Yeah,
he
sorry.
went to Jake. Jake had nothing to plug. I have things. I'm busy.
That was my fault. Which Ralphs you work at? Tell everybody.
No, I'm not plugging that.
Oh, what do you want to plug? Okay.
Fuck the Ralphs.
What do you want to plug? Tell me.
I'll be doing screaming competitions with crows in abandoned warehouses across the country in the spring.
Oh my God.
I'm
Check that out.
welterweight champ right now.
Welterweight
so-
of
You're not the cockfighting
of
champ.
crow screaming. Yeah.
Can you give us one? Wow.
Solid.
But is that a champion?
Are there different kind of crows?
Yeah, there are different kinds. So what kind of crow was that?
Yeah, what kind of crow was that?
Well, that was a Jamaican rooster crow.
Oh, okay.
None of us would know the one.
Yeah. What? Can you give me a different version of a crow?
Yeah, this is a white crow. Squawk, squawk, squawk.
Uh-huh.
And then this is there's sometimes drug testing that takes place at these.
Yeah.
This is a crow on steroids. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a crow with diarrhea.
That looks like more like a dragon.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I think you really nailed that one. That was. You know, I.
Do you want to hear more crows?
Nope.
Time's running.
I think we timed out on crows, but I think.
How unfortunate.
Good one.
I see you.
Can anybody enter the competition?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a good
what's
question.
I feel like I can do it better.
Let's hear
Oh,
one.
really?
Oh.
You just lost the belt, buddy.
How do you feel like that was? How do you
That
feel
was
like
a
that
high-pitched
Pretty
one.
good. I mean, I'm not doing anything this spring. I'd love to take you on tour.
Is this a love connection?
I don't know. Is it?
It's the remake of Big.
I've never felt love before. I don't know what it feels like.
Well, usually there's not someone between you.
Greg, that's your hint to
That's
get
you,
up.
Greg. From
Co-host to cock
please.
block, real quick.
Can you show everybody, by the way, the socks you got last time you were on the show?
Yeah, this is a solid. You give away a solid
This is
sock.
my favorite sock.
So this is
keeps
something you
going.
gave me, and it just doesn't quit.
Yeah.
It doesn't quit.
I can't believe you wore
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, I really feel like that's a
It's a
versatile
soccer
sock.
sock.
Yeah.
Dude, I just hosted those.
The Munchkin socks from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last show that I've laughed this hard at. Guys, here's the deal. We end this every show with an improv song where we talk about things that we learned on the show. Anybody can join that wants to. Are you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in here, Dustin.
Go get
And
in there, guys.
you're staying.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab some.
All right, what are you
I
grab?
always gotta
You
follow
sex?
you, bro. Like,
Oh, get it, Darwin.
All right, and so Beth, what happens here
Yeah.
is that we just improv what we learned on the show.
Okay, great.
In one or two lines. You can say it, you can sing it, whatever you want to do. And Avery will start, we'll go to me, and then we'll go to the couch.
Well, we've learned so much today. Like I'm pretty sure your son is completely crazy. We also learned this guy has short arms, hook on a head.
Darwin, look down.
Dustin, oh man, you look like a stray cat.
You look like an overfed house cat.
That's my choice. I know what I'm doing.
You ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
Today we heard that Darwin is a yeller. I didn't know that he lived in my cellar. That would explain the smell of burning flesh and all the stuff in the dryer that's made of mesh. Darwin is the son that I like the most.
Oh, wow.
Besides my other kids, of course, and my cat the ghost. He died when he was young, that little kid. That was a friend of mine. And Darwin, of course, you're welcome at dinner anytime. Beth Garcia.
I let musical break.
Give us some of that Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
I like this couch. It didn't make a sound when I farted. I kind of felt bad for Darwin when the guy rapping used the word retarded. That's all I got.
All right.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
What I learned is that Julia Roberts is 5'9".
Yeah.
Wait, 5'9" tall. And Greg knows where there's a lost shaker of salt.
Yeah. And the Matthew McConaughey
And perfect
has
rhyme.
very
great.
tiny arms.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8.
One thing that's clear from this show is that I don't know how to rhyme.
Yeah.
And everyone that watches this show is high.
That's you are. Here we go. Darwin, you're up. And ready to go.
I might be in love with Beth. I don't know what's happening to my body. I've never felt this flow. What's happening to me? I thought I was only sad, but I see a glimmer of light.
Wow.
I see white, and the white is love. I see best made of it. I'm in love with Beth.
He's in love with Beth. He's in love with Beth. He's in love with Beth.
He's in love with that.
He's in love with Beth. He's in love with Beth. He's in love with Beth. Thank you. Yeah. Justin. 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, I can count. I don't really know what rhymes with count. I got 0 in my bank account. But it's okay cause I work and I don't doubt. I'm gonna fix it as I clock in. And when I catch that check then you know I'm gonna grin. I wipe this it on your motherfucking chin.
Yeah. Get along.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I really should keep letting you dress me. This red makes me look really nice and thin. But I do want to point out that I do have also a dick on my chin.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey has T-Rex arms.
You should.
Matthew McConaughey has T-Rex arms. He can't scratch his back. He's got T-Rex arms. Matthew McConaughey, you're welcome on the couch with your T-Rex arms.
Sure.
Thank you. Everybody, thank you very much for coming out. Watching Control Chaos. We got next week off because it's Christmas. We got the week off after that because it's New Year's. We're back on January 8th, everybody. Watch see Feimster, Beth Stelling, Greg Garcia, my son Dustin Don, Dick Chin, Jake Wolf, Dick Chin, Avery Pierce.